Hi everybody, this is Elizabeth. Sorry. Yeah, I just gave away my real name. Good on you. Hello everybody, this is Alchemist 2 and I'm back again with another book review. I just read Road Dog by Davidoff. And actually the subtitle is Life and Reflections from the Road as a Stand-Up Comic. And it was a very, very short book. There are a lot of really poignant moments in the book where he talks about how he first lost his virginity and all the tail he got and how it was easy for him to score tail, and just through the years he said, well, his subconscious and his conscious mind would be in constant disagreement and never coming to consensus, and he's like, and then he himself would be arguing with those two forces in his own mind. And yeah, I think we all go through that. And there was a point where he said, when he tells a joke about either relationships or something that occurred to him amongst a group of complete strangers and they can relate, it's almost like being in a confessional group and they all understand that it's really effed up, but hey, we might as well get a laugh out of it because we're all in the same ship of fools. And I thought, yeah, there's a lot of truth to that. Because in some aspect, I think human beings are fools because none of us really knows what we're doing when it comes to our life. And if you see somebody on Facebook acting like they have it all together, don't believe it because it's not true. But as far as books are concerned, I absolutely adored it. And I just thought that it was wonderfully written, beautifully done. And if you're into comedians like I am, then I would pick it up. The title took me by surprise because I actually remember Dov. He's performed with Mark Wahlberg. I thought, yeah, that's that guy. Of course I know who this is. And it's the reason why I wanted to marry it. And it has a happy ending, but he says it's still ongoing, so there's no telling where the story will come to a close. But I don't think stories really have a set ending. The ending is only the beginning. I mean, even when our said book comes to an end, once it closes, other people are going to remember us, and the story continues. And let me read a little bit about Dov on the back. Dov Davidoff. He hails from a junkyard in Englishtown, New Jersey. He lives with his wife and their dog in Brooklyn. He also spent some time in an ashram. Yeah, he talks a little bit about that. That was in India. He'll never go back. As an actor, Dov played opposite, I already talked about it, in the film Invincible, as well as ongoing roles in NBC's Shades of Blue and HBO's Crashing. He has also been seen on The League and FX, Reigns on NBC, Law and Order, Boston Legal. Oh yeah, no wonder I recognized him because I freaking love Boston Legal. And Maron. As a comedian, he's written and performed 2 one-hour stand-up specials for television and has appeared on Tonight Show, Jimmy Kimmel, Chappelle, Showtime, Comedy Central, and many others. And this book has been out for a while. His brother's name is Orion, by the way, which I think is a really cool name. 2017. Yeah, this is pretty, it's pretty recent. And, of course, he dedicates the book to his wife. It's so funny. Let me go ahead and read what he says. Her insistent nagging to finish this book is part of why it now exists. You've helped me to care less about what other people think and more about how I feel and how I'm indebted to you and for other stuff. But if I were prioritizing, this would better be higher than doing laundry and stuffing bits of steel wool into the stove to prevent mice from entering the house. All jokes aside, I love you very much. Aw. It's also dedicated to people all over this country and in a few other parts of the world who went out of their way to buy a ticket and make it to some club, sit in a dark room with a PA system and listen to what I have to say. I hope you are entertained. I take your time very seriously. I really appreciate you. And then I love what he says about the Hecklers. As for the Hecklers, what can I say? I hope you find the self-love I hope you find the love you need to prevent you from crying out for no apparent reason in a room full of decent peoples and from stepping out on my punching lines. Until then, go fuck yourselves. Those are his words, not mine. But yeah, he's very blunt, and I'm sorry I used that bad word, but those are his words and not mine. I thought that was, like I said, it's very short. It's woefully short, but I really enjoyed it, and there are a lot of good quotes that I got from it as well. So if you're a fan of his like me, then go ahead and read it. And realize that most comedians do lead rather painful, soul-crushing lives at times, but it's our laughter. It's actually laughter ties us all together, I feel. And in the end, it makes us all relate to one another, because laughter is the universal language, just like music is, and Esperanto. But that's about all I have to say. So until next time, live long and prosper. Ciao, tutti.